A 7-day lockdown has been imposed in New Zealand's biggest city of Auckland after a fresh COVID-19 infection was reported in the region on Saturday. New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern made the announcement late on Saturday.
Based on this, we are in the unfortunate but necessary position of needing to protect Aucklanders once again. That is why Cabinet met this evening and made the decision that Auckland will need to move to Alert Level 3 for a period of 7 days. The rest of New Zealand will move to Level 2. That means the main thing we are asking people in Auckland to do is to stay at home. Reduce the risk of any spread. That means staying in your bubble other than for essential personal movement.
Under the new lockdown regulations, Level 3 restrictions have been imposed in the city of Auckland. Now, under the said curbs, people are only allowed to leave their homes for essential shopping or work, and all public venues will remain closed during this period. As for the rest of New Zealand, restrictions have been amped up and now stand at Level 2, which includes a limit to public gatherings as well. Officials in the region are still trying to find out how the person got infected. They have said that genome sequencing of the recent infections is underway. According to the health officials, the symptoms presented themselves on Tuesday, but the patient could have potentially been infectious since last Sunday. Note that the person visited several public venues during the period between last Sunday to Tuesday. The announcement comes 2 weeks after a 3-day lockdown was imposed in Auckland. In mid-February, authorities issued stay-at-home orders for about 2 million residents living in the city of Auckland after a family of 3 was diagnosed with the highly transmissible UK COVID variant or the mutant strain. The local health authorities are also trying to find out if the recent infection traces back to the February cluster. The new lockdown measures have left the people of Auckland disheartened. The city had key events planned for this week, which stand cancelled for now. Listen in to what the people of Auckland have to say about the new curbs.
It's easier and harder at the same time.
Yeah, pretty bothersome, but I mean, it's just something we're going to have to deal with for the next wee bit and hopefully get through it.
You feel like Auckland is getting normal again, but then all of a sudden you just get like, at the sleeping time, you just get it like, oh, it's going to get back to Level 3, so it's pretty bad, I feel like.
Coincidentally, the lockdown falls nearly a year after the first coronavirus infection was reported in New Zealand. However, in the past 1 year, New Zealand has emerged as one of the few success stories in handling of the pandemic. The country, with a population of nearly 5 million people, has reported just a little over 2,000 COVID-19 cases and 26 deaths over the course of this pandemic. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.